Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. We have already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. That's really well manoeuvred. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's amazing how Brazil just continued to produce.
Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oscar. And here's Kajeri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Cedric Suarez. Gomez. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Decent progress down the left. That's good running with the ball.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lucas Moura. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lucas Moura. And it's Oscar. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Palmeiras couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Kajeri. Chance here to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Roque, who's set up one goal so far. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, again there's no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that looks a decent ball. headed upfield. There's the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's good defending, very good defending.
Sao Paulo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kajari. Here's the... Can he put it away? There's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Chance! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of miles.
It's Lucas Moura! Oh, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second half then, just getting going. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Has a look up and drives it forward. Passes short and sharp. Shot a goal! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sao Paulo go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Kajari, Lucas Moura, and that should get the job done. That is good alertness. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cedric Suarez. Driving on and making good progress. Now the finish! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 11.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camisa 17. Camisa 21. Camisa 20.
Defending of the desperate variety. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, what about it? Sao Paulo are hurt by just about the final punch. He's had a hit! Goal! Sao Paulo! Into the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo take the lead. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Sao Paulo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Reclaimed it in a trice. It's beyond the defence. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Driving forward. Nice defending. Physical and effective. Looking for the run. Fires it in low. And the counter is on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's onside. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Palmeiras need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Sao Paulo close now to seeing this one through to the end. Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Caught offside that time. Vitor Roque.
Foram indicados 4
Oh,
minutos
super
de
find.
acréscimo.
Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Always onto this. Can he spark a counter here? And he cuts out the supply.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sao Paulo can celebrate now. They have exact... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Scholes. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good ball. Chance here to counter. Gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the ball is out of play. Rummenigge. Davids. He rises! Thuram can get it clear. Victoria have it back and can go again. So we're still where we started right now. He could be in here. Now it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Bouten makes the interception. Wilshere kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. Cruyff. Hits one! Goal! Sao Paulo! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Sao Paulo have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Costa Corta. Maldini. Back into the middle. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh no, what has happened here? That is good alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sao Paulo have the chance. Rummenigge! Played it again. He's had a hit! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Great chance! Goal!
Sao Paulo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're off again.
Vitoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a header! Well, now it's... Oh, that's another chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
Sao Paulo take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cruyff really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bebeto. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Now it's Hullet. He has found a way through. Stood up well to him there. A searching ball that into space. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Maldini. And here's Hullet.
Vitoria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that is... Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Time for a change in personnel. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Bebeto. Vieira tries to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. And it's Griezmann. Oh, super find. It's Bebeto. He's had a shot! Goal! Victoria! And the comeback is complete. Kvaratskhelia at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change. Victoria get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
But he's certainly onside here, and he's lost his man here. Now it's Messi. He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's there! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Oh, what has happened here? Sweat. He's got the shot away! Yes! And surely that settles it. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Victoria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Nicely intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Real chance, and the shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sao Paulo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Ball is over the line. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. Bebeto. Chance! No mistake! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of...
And that is as far as it goes. Victoria have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Kvaratskhelia, very much the hero in this game.